Mario.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. That's me. Have a lovely day.
Bye.
Okay, everyone, we are in Hollywood Studios, and this parking lot is pretty much empty, except on the other side. Skyliner's running. That's a good sign, but wow. It'll be interesting to see how the crowd levels are once we get inside today. Today is Monday, August 3rd. All right, everyone. So we are at Disney Hollywood Studios, masked up. This is our first theme park. So this will be day one of going into a theme park. And under these new standards, under this new normal, I should say. So we're gonna see how it is. Its temperature's about 92 degrees, so it is warm, and hopefully we'll find places to get in and out of the heat. Mm-hmm. We've got extra masks for sweating, and lots of hand sanitizer. And based on the parking lot, hopefully it's a good sign that it's not overly crowded, and we'll be able to get on and off some of the best attractions here at the park.
Yeah,
we'll see. Here we go. Let's do it. And just like that, everybody, we are in Disney Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
Pretty quick and easy.
Yeah, it was easy.
You get your temperature checked, then you go through the bag and security. They've changed the procedures. They've got new equipment, so you don't have to take everything out of your bag like you used to.
Which is
just
great.
Some of your electronics, yep. And then they let you carry the bag through, which is great. And it seems to be a lot quicker. And panning around, at first glance, it seems pretty quiet here.
Quiet and yeah.
We took the advice of some other YouTube vloggers about not getting here first thing in the morning when the park opens, because that seems to be much more crowded. And from what we've heard, if you arrive in the afternoon, like we're doing now, that it's a little less crowded. So,
yeah, it was just like from the car to here.
yeah, we were in 2 minutes, quick and easy.
Yeah.
All right, let's go explore. Yay! And done! We are walking along Hollywood Boulevard. We're doing a live stream right now. This is our first time streaming live from a theme park, so that's kind of fun.
It's very sunny and hot. It's like 92 degrees.
It's pretty warm out.
Here, so it's pretty warm. So wearing the mask, it's a little challenging, but
Disney balloons. So we're having a good time so far. All right, we're making our way to the Hollywood Tower of Terror. Looks like that's going to be our first attraction of the day. We're going to see first what the wait is like. So we're ready to have some Tower of Terror fun?
we are.
All right, so we just entered the line for Tower of Terror, and it says it's a 25-minute wait. So we'll let you know once we get there if it's truly 25 or a little shorter. But there's quite a few people already out here, but we're using the social distancing markers. I'm going to use my sweaty towel, and I'll share it with Juan Carlos. So far we're moving along. We'll see what it's like once we get inside. So we're in the room that typically this room is closed off, and they do this as a pre-show, but the pre-show is currently not running to keep people moving. So just an FYI, but usually you got the TV with the Rod Serling telling you about Twilight Zone. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Row number 2, all the way in the front.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the elevator at all times.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Enjoy your stay.
Here we go. We did it.
We did.
Yay.
That was pretty intense to be the first ride.
Yeah, I know. To walk in the park and ride Tower of Terror for the very first thing. My adrenaline is going. So, as we said, though, the sign outside said it was a 25-minute wait. From the point we entered the line to when we boarded, the attraction was really only about 10 minutes.
Yeah,
So,
that's great.
yeah, we're kind of hearing that across the board, that when you see the signs based on the way they're doing things now with social distancing, that maybe you can cut that number in half, roughly. That's a guesstimate. We'll let you know, obviously, throughout the week. But based on this first attraction, that's what we're seeing.
Yeah,
So.
which is amazing.
And in about 10 minutes from now, they're going to open up Rise of the Resistance for boarding groups. And if you haven't, check out our other video. We'll put a link up here from when we first rode Rise of the Resistance back on his birthday, which was February 10th. There's his shirt. And we were able to get an early boarding group. And now they're doing 2 boarding groups a day. They're doing it at 10 in the morning and again at 2 in the afternoon. And so we opted for the afternoon, and hopefully we'll get a boarding group. If not the end of the world, because we've already rode it. But we're gonna try. So stay tuned. We'll let you know. Oh well. So we stayed here in the gift shop at the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror because we both had good signals. He was on Wi-Fi and I was on the network. We used our countdown clock, and right at 2 p.m. we started refreshing the virtual queue. But unfortunately, literally not even 1 minute went by.
No,
and
not even 30 seconds.
it was like less than 30 seconds that the whole thing was filled. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to ride Rise of the Resistance
this time.
but we're not going to let it ruin our day. We're going to continue enjoying the magic here at the Hollywood Studios. And we have not rode Mickey's Runaway Railway, so we're going to
try that.
We're going to try to do that. We're going to go see what that queue line is like. So come with us. All right, everyone. So we are in line for Mickey's Runaway Railroad. According to them, it's a 40-minute wait. And it's a little brutal because literally we are
Under the hot sun.
Under
in the
the
middle
sun.
Of the day.
and there's no shade.
So
So
no, I don't want to do that.
we're going to say no for the second time
Yeah.
and go see if we can see something else and maybe come back to this later in the day.
Yeah.
But definitely I think they have increased the capacity of the parks from what it was a week ago, from what I can tell. So we will see.
Yeah, there's still like a lot less people than usual, but I to be honest, I was expecting to see less people.
I was too. Based on everything that we saw online,
In the last
from
few
other
weeks.
guests that have been coming here for the last 3 weeks since the park's open, I think my assessment is that starting on August 1st, Disney decided to up the ante and start letting more people in. That's my guess. We'll see. So we're making our way towards Toy Story Land, kind of see what's going on there. But before we go there, we're going to stop inside Walt Disney Presents One Man's Dream. Walt Disney. Why? Because it's air conditioned in there. And we're just going to take a stroll through here and try to cool down a little bit.
Take a stroll through the magic.
We are.
Enjoy a taste of AC, little humidity.
Air conditioning and a little history of Walt.
And
What
the
can
stories of Walt Disney can't go wrong there. Welcome. We're glad
Thank you.
that you're here.
I'm glad to be here. All right. The nice thing about this, besides the air conditioning, of course, is that you really get a chance to see the history of Walt Disney from the point of conception. And this is him actually when he revealed experimental prototype community of tomorrow, Epcot. Totally different than what it is today, but that was Walt's vision prior to the park being open.
Yeah, it's all those stories.
Yeah. And Walt Disney himself was from Marceline, and he actually modeled Main Street USA out in Disneyland and here in Florida in the Magic Kingdom after his hometown. Here's a model replica of Main Street USA Disneyland from 1954. You might remember in one of our past vlogs I pointed out when we were in Disneyland that Main Street out there still has the Penny Arcade with some of the old-time games in it. They used to have it in the Magic Kingdom here in Florida, but it's no longer there, just the facade. What do you see there, Juan Carlos? Yep. Very cool. Here's Walt at his desk sketching, and one of the cool things is they actually have a antique relic of an early animation table. And the very first 3 Mickey Mouse cartoons, which were called Plain Crazy, The Gallopin' Gaucho, and Steamboat Willie, were created on animation tables similar to this reproduction that's here at the Disney Hollywood Studios. And there's Donald Duck hanging from the ceiling, an early rendering of him. And if you look closely, it actually says copyright Walt Disney Enterprises. So you can tell that's from a long time ago. No longer is it Walt Disney Enterprises. It's now a big corporation. And these are some early toys from 1930 to 35 from the Walt Disney Archives. Absolutely cool. Check out these early Disney character plushes from 1932. So it's pretty cool. You know, if you have the time and you're not rushing through the park trying to get on attractions and rides, come in and really kind of see some of the history of Disney. And it's nice that they have it on display here. And it's nice that you can take the time and come and see it. Right, Juan Carlos?
Right.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun and interesting to see like little pieces of what it was.
Yeah.
A great life.
Yeah. I mean, it's quite the legacy that Walt created, for sure. So celebrate it like we do. Makes us happy.
Things that are from like 100 years ago.
Yeah, and here's a replica of Disneyland's Sleeping Beauty Castle from 1954. Check it out. So, as you can see, we have our masks off. We're here in that little museum area, and a wonderful cast member by the name of Jeremy. So Jeremy, if you happen to watch this, a huge shout out to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. He was like, hey, don't leave, come see the show. And I said, well, I want to walk outside because I want to go somewhere where I can take a drink of water and take my mask off. And he brought us over here, opened this door, brought us in this room, which typically they use for a Mike and Sully character meet and greet. But since they're not doing character meet and greets right now, he said, hey, the next show's in 10 minutes. Go in here, take your masks off, drink some water, cool down.
There's no one there.
There's not a soul in here. And that was like the most gracious, nice, kind Disney magic. The simple things. That's it. It's the simple things.
That's what makes the difference.
Yeah. So, from our heart to Jeremy, what a great cast member. So yeah, it's nice to take this off for a couple moments to drink some water. Because I will say it's challenging being in the heat. I will say it's not challenging being socially distant from people.
No.
It's pretty easy to stay away from other people. But you can't stay away from the heat. So anyway, we're going to enjoy this. Isn't this cute? So during regular times, you'd see Disney characters in here and people lined up, but they're not doing that right now. Anyway, we're going to...
I adore that little door.
You like that door, huh? It's kind of fun.
Because it doesn't match the whole.
It kind of, it doesn't match. But anyway, so we're going to drink our water and then go see the show. So we are in Disney's One Man Dream. We're not going to show you the show, but it's nice what they're doing with physical distancing.
Yeah.
On the side of Juan Carlos. So we just came out of Disney's One Man Dream, which is the archives of the little museum that we showed you, plus a film. We couldn't show you any of the film. However, we highly recommend you go check it out. It really gives you a nice sense of how Walt designed and created, and his failures plus his triumphs,
His idea.
his early days, and all the way up to the point of the Florida project, which ultimately became Walt Disney World. So yeah, check that film out. It is good.
Yeah, and they're good. They're doing a very good work at social distancing people, physical distancing people. Like we were in, they let people in like for seating group of 4 maximum.
Maximum of 4.
And then you have seats that are empty on either side.
And then entire
And then-
rows in front and behind.
Yeah, entire rows in front and behind are empty.
Yeah.
So feels very safe.
Yeah. So it felt good sitting in there. Plus it's air conditioned, and so far, definitely feels safe. which is good.
Yeah, and I think that yeah, after watching that little documentary, you kind of have that idea and that feeling that Walt Disney was working for a place where you could be happy, escape for a minute, and find that magic that you cannot find anywhere else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very
And-
well said, Juan Carlos. I'm glad that we're here. I'm glad we're enjoying the magic. So let's go explore some more. We're going to go see. We have to walk by the Mickey's Runaway Railway
So
again.
let's try it again.
We'll see what the wait looks like now. Check it out. So directly behind us is Voyage to the Little Mermaid, which is one of the longest running shows here. Actually, it and Indiana Jones are the longest running shows here at the Hollywood Studios. And unfortunately, they're not running currently.
And I love Little Mermaid.
Yeah, we love that show. It's a great show. But until further notice and until Disney is able to negotiate the contracts with the Actors Equity Union, none of those live shows are currently playing. In addition, none of the fireworks, anything that brings in big crowds. So no parades, no fireworks, just like we saw earlier, the cavalcade. They're doing those types of things with just random unscheduled appearances by characters and performers. So
Yeah.
let's go over to Toy Story Land.
Oh,
Come on in and have some fun.
So Slinky Dog has a 30-minute wait, which means it's probably 15 to 20. But we're going to go over here to Swirling Saucers, because that looks like it's a little less of a wait. Yep. Juan Carlos was pointing out on the ground there's a big giant footprint. Check it out. Things you don't necessarily see when the park is really crowded, right? So with it being less crowded, you see more of the theming elements, which is kind of cool. Check out Buzz. What do you want to do after this? Yeah, we're going to get something to eat. Definitely. All right, we're going to go do some swirling saucers. Hey! Happy cast members. We're great. How are you? Hello. So the sign said 20-minute wait. I don't know if that's true. We'll let you know. What do you think, Juan Carlos? Is it 20 minutes or
I
no?
don't think so.
I don't think so either.
There's no one here.
I don't see like anybody in front of us at all. It is interesting that they have those drinking fountains still operating. I don't think I would use one of those. I'm surprised they're not turned off. Just an observation.
Toys.
Hello.
Thank you.
Thanks, George. Hello, hello. Okay, we could tell you it wasn't 20 minutes. Literally, we walked up, we're here, we're just waiting for the next ride. They're gonna go, and then us. Pretty good. Skippy dippy, whippy whippy, yippee doo. Alien swirling saucers. Are you gonna swirl?
We're gonna swirl.
We're gonna swirl. Come with us as we swirl. Whippy doo!
That was very fun, and the race was really good. Felt
Yeah,
good.
it felt good having the wind blow on you. Definitely. Cute ride, no wait, which was great. So maybe we'll Maybe we'll check out Slinky Dog.
Yeah, let's try it.
Let's try it. We're gonna try it. We're gonna do it. Slinky Dog. All right, we are in line for Slinky Dog. We're at the very end of the line, and it says it's a 30-minute wait.
We'll see. If it doesn't really move too fast, then
We'll get out of the line. We're gonna see how it goes. We're lucky we're in the part of the line that does have these umbrellas, so there's a little shade. So we'll try it.
People, look at this. It's hot out here, very hot.
Very warm.
But we are keeping it.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, they do have fans blowing in the queue line, so that helps, but we're trying.
Yeah.
We gotta stay on our marks.
We have to stay on the mark, yeah. Follow the rules. Yeah, I think it's a little faster than they.
We'll see.
But
yeah, we still got a little bit switchback to
right
go.
now we are enough fans on, so
I know,
feels good.
We like it when the fans, oh, right there.
Yeah, that's good.
Back up here.
Wow.
We like a good fan.
Because we're just standing and it's brutal, look. All right.
It's definitely a little different when you're used to the old ways of Disney where all you would hear constantly is fill in all available space.
Actually, yeah.
They're not saying that anymore.
Actually, this I don't mind.
No, I don't, because I never liked being crammed in with people.
Yeah.
Even before this. So it's kind of nice. And it's kind of cool in this part of the queue line, you can see behind me they've got plexiglass barriers on both sides of the queue line, so that keeps, because there are people close over here and behind me.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah, that's good. Again, Disney's doing it right. We like it.
Pieces, hands, arms, feet, legs, springs, all inside the vehicle. And keep an eye on your little toy.
All right, we are on Slinky Dog. We're in the very back car.
Very, very bad.
We wanted the front, but I think the back is going to be fun. So we're going to go.
Distance. There are 1, 2.
Yeah, there's 2 empty cars in front of us, and obviously nobody behind us. Definitely feel it in the back row.
Yeah.
You can really feel the whipping action riding in the back. We recommend the back. It's good.
Put the camera like
Here we go.
Whoa! And over the hill, over the hill, over the hill. And we did it! Yay! That was fun. And the good thing was, even though it said 30-minute wait, it really was only about 18 minutes. Más o menos.
Yeah.
So I want to point out, directly behind us is Toy Story Mania. And, oh, listen.
Please wear a face covering at all times, except when actively eating or drinking while stationary. Clean your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing, and maintain physical distancing. Thank you.
So they do that announcement probably about every 30 minutes. You'll hear that throughout the park, which is great. Toy Story Mania, which is a great attraction. We love it. There's two factors that we're not going to ride it because of. One, it's 3D, which means you have to wear 3D goggles. And two, it's interactive in that you have to use a high touch point to kind of shoot the objects. So I'm not 100% certain that that is fully safe. I'm sure Disney's doing a great job, and I'm sure they're doing what they need to do. But for our own risk assessment, we're going to opt to not ride that versus other attractions. Just FYI, that's our thought. So
right
we're going to
now,
go get
we're
food.
gonna
We're
get
hungry.
food in.
So, change of plans. We wanted to get food. We went to the Backlot Express, which is the quick service restaurant, the only one that is actually open in the park. Well, it's currently not open, but it has indoor to get out of the elements. The only other things open are if you have a reservation at some of those reserve restaurants or the kiosks, and there's only a couple kiosks open. Most everything is closed as far as food in the
Yeah,
park.
and it's 4 p.m. only.
And the Backlot Express closed at 4, but the park is open till 8.
Yeah, apparently there are a couple of places that might be open by the
Yeah, they're
Tower of
on
Terror.
over by the Tower of Terror, but those are all outdoor.
Yeah, and
those
it's quick service, and we actually want to see
Yeah.
it. And
the only other place that is still open until the park closes that's inside is Pizza Rizzo, but we don't want pizza.
don't
It's
want
just way
pizza,
too
no.
hot to eat pizza.
yeah, and
So we were hoping to
Yeah.
get, something a little healthier. So that would be our only criticism about the park, and the fact that I don't think there's enough options, food options.
yeah.
For the guests. All right, so we are back at the resort, and I am actually walking into Artist Palette here at the resort. We used mobile ordering to order ourselves some food, and we're going to grab it and take it back to the villa rather than deal with the oppressive heat at the studios. So we're going to go in here, easy peasy. The food is all ready to be picked up. Let's come in here and grab it, take it to the car, go back to the villa where we can relax and chill out, and go from there. Sounds good, right? And look at that. Just like that, there's our food. Easy peasy.
We're back
We
in our
are.
villa.
We are back in the villa in the air conditioning. So we just picked up our food. We did the mobile ordering as we showed you on the little screen at Artist Palette, which was very convenient because we came back from the studios, literally drove while we were driving. We ordered the food. He did it, not me.
Yeah.
Pulled into the resort, went right to the lobby area where the Artist Palette is. I ran in, grabbed our food. I ordered a turkey wrap with homemade chips, and Juan Carlos got, what'd you get?
Saratoga salad with chicken.
Very nice. Looks like it's got apples in there and walnuts and chicken.
And raisins.
Nice healthy choice. And we asked the wonderful cast member if she could give us a couple ice cups, and she gave us full cups of ice because we have our own beverages here in the villa. Certainly is good. Sorry for the abrupt end while we were in the studio, but the battery died on the camera. As we were saying, overall we enjoyed ourselves. So I would say the downfall would be the heat, which Disney can't control. And secondly, what Disney can control was the food situation. I was a little disappointed that at 4 o'clock when the park was open to 8, their primary quick service restaurant that has indoor air conditioning was closed. And the only other indoor option was a pizza place or if we had made reservations. So I was a little disappointed at that. But I'm not going to let it ruin our day. We're back at the villa. We got some vittles. And we appreciate you all watching. What do you want to say? Sorry, I've been doing all the talking.
I want to say that I want to eat first and then because I'm really hungry.
All right, we're going to eat. We'll come back. We're not going to say goodbye yet. Let us eat our food, and we'll give you our final thoughts. Cool? Juan Carlos, what's going on? How was lunch?
Lunch was great.
Where are we?
We're back.
We're back.
Yeah. It's not any cooler.
Yeah, it's definitely not cooler. But we cooled down.
Yeah.
We got sustenance. We got food in our bellies. We got hydrated. And since we've never rode Mickey's Runaway Railway, we thought it was worth coming back to the park and just doing that.
You got fresh masks too.
Yep, clean masks. Put our shirts in the dryer in the villa. That's one of the nice things about staying on Disney property, that, you know, halfway through your day you can leave, go to your resort, freshen up, eat some food,
come back.
and come back. So we highly recommend that if you get a chance to stay on property, and then you have that opportunity to do exactly what we're doing. So hopefully the line won't be too long and we'll get to see Mickey's Runaway Railway for the first time ever. Whoop-de-doo! Yeah.
It's more like it.
The line is much shorter now.
Yeah, we don't have to be baking in the sun.
So yeah, this is nice. Oh, we'll stay right here for a minute. We got a fan. Ah,
Feels good.
yeah, that's good.
So yeah, this time of the day, the line is a lot shorter,
Yeah.
and you don't have to be under the sun just baking
Yeah.
in line. So yeah,
Yeah, I
it was
think
good.
that's going to be our advice to ourselves for the rest of our week. We're not going to go to the park early in the morning.
No.
We're going to go to each of the theme parks later in the afternoon. Even though it's less time in the parks, with the parks being less crowded, it gives us a chance to get a taste of Disney, see the highlights of Disney, and not be in the midst of the really, really heavy-duty heat. So, all right, Mickey's Runaway Railway, next stop.
Por favor, permanezcan sentados y vigilen a sus niños. Gracias.
I caught him. He was having fun.
Hi there, Engineer Goofy here.
It's Goofy.
For your
All right, we are on board the train. Here we go. Woohoo!
Nothing can stop us now. I'm so
So we enjoyed it so much that what are we doing?
We're doing it again.
We're going to
Second
do
round.
it again. Second time. We figured the wait wasn't too bad.
No.
You know, 15, 20 minutes at the most. We'll ride it, go back to the resort, freshen up, and then go out to dinner tonight.
We will. Yeah.
It's a little cooler out now too. The sun is starting to set. Thankfully.
Thankfully, and
Yes.
your hair is a little crazy.
Do I got crazy hair? Yeah, I always have crazy hair. That's what happens. Just call me crazy hair. Good times. All right, everyone, and just like that, we are wrapping up our day here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. We're gonna head back to the villa, freshen up. But overall, we had a really nice time here at the park today, albeit hot. Challenging with the masks, certainly. It's not ideal, but kudos to Disney for doing a good job with safety and social distancing and all of that good stuff. What do you have to say?
Yeah, definitely. Look, it's a little after 7 p.m. and if you look behind us,
Yeah.
there's pretty much no one. Like it's pretty empty. Although the park closes at 8, so people are sort of leaving, like
Yeah.
us. But overall, the entire day, look.
Yeah, we'll show them that in a sec.
That was what we got at
We started our day with a cavalcade, and there's another cavalcade
Yeah.
coming. So we'll show you that as the ending of our video. But anyway, as always, happiness is,
a lifestyle.
and as our new friends here at the park have to say,
Happiness is a lifestyle.
yay! Bye, you guys. And anyway, appreciate it very much. You guys go ahead and subscribe and watch this cavalcade. Bye, everyone.